right, you guys, come on in the live. Come on in the live. We're doing something quick and short today, so it won't be long. I'm just gonna wait to the 2-minute mark like I usually do and then just jump right into the live. Everybody come on in the live. It's a faceless live today. So if you don't want no faceless live, oh well. It's gonna be posted up anyway. Oh, goodness. All right, welcome back to my live, everyone. Make sure when you come in, make sure that you like the live. This is LaurenMaddoxSeries, honey, and welcome to my channel. Honey, this channel is not for everybody. This is the disclaimer. This channel is not for everybody. If you're not used to people being so blunt and not sugarcoating everything, and you just not used to everyone just not, you know, being that blunt person and gonna say whatever they on their mind, then this channel is not on you. This channel is for people that want to level up, are currently leveling up, or, you know, aspiring to be leveled up and stuff like that. And this is not a channel where I just know everything and I just so experienced in life. But the advice that I give is something that I have either been in or I've been around people that have been in a situation, and I can know how to navigate it more than maybe the usual person. And I may share things that people may not want to hear, but they need to hear. And not for my growth only, but for your growth. So we're all going through things together. We're all doing the things together. But all I ask you to do is come in and like the live. That's something free that you can do on this channel. A lot of people don't do really too much super chats and stuff like that. But the free thing that you can do in the economy, you can like the live. And you can also comment. When you comment, make sure that you keep it cute in the chat, honey, whether I'm faceless or not. I do see you, honey. Okay? And guess what? Who else see you? God see you. Okay? So you may be behind a fake page. This may be your 14th, 15th, 20th page. But at the end of the day, you will personally have to deal with that karma. Okay? So don't think that it's hurting me in any way, that you say anything crazy and out the way. Just know who you're talking to at the end of the day. Okay? Other than that, this is not OnlyFans. This is YouTube. So do not come in the comments talking about some butt this, put in my butt. Oh, this is what you think. You're just so not used to being with a pretty girl, you know, in the room or something like that, whether it's, you know, on a screen or not, or in person, and you just want to say whatever you want to say. Just know I will not have that on my channel. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we're doing a faceless live today, and while I'm going to be telling, you know, further in the live in a few minutes. Won't be doing any outfit of the days today, so make sure that you go look at my shorts and stuff like that. It will be posted and stuff like that, my videos and stuff like that. Make sure that y'all like the shorts as I post them. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click that bell. A lot of people have been telling me, and subscribers have been telling me, that they don't really get my notifications, which I understand the problem. Usually, when you have truth tellers and people that, whether they're spiritual or not, and they speak some type of truth, their views tend to go down a lot, and they don't really get pushed in the algorithm as someone that's promoting selling cats or going more of the agenda. So I just ask you guys to, check on my channel. If you like the content that I push and stuff like that, make sure that you just check my account daily and stuff like that. I always post. Um, Also, my store, you guys. Hold on. It's LMS Honey, you guys. I sell pillows, home decor stuff, like candles. I recently added some candles and stuff like that. I got some sweaters, some t-shirts. I got some little baby clothes. I got swimsuits and stuff like that. So make sure you go over there and check out my site. We have an 80% deal going on, you guys. So make sure that y'all go over there and check it out. The link is in the description box. It's going to be in the profile. Go to my profile side of my YouTube page, and it's going to be in the description. It's going to say like welcome to my channel and stuff like that. All the things will be in the description box. All the links and stuff to the store will be there, as well as the discount code. So make sure that y'all go over there and check that out. Yes, you guys, honey, today's live will be short. It's not going to be long. I don't tend to spend an hour here. The title of this is Enough is Enough. And enough is enough is not going to be towards, any particular thing really, except for what I tend to do with my channel. Enough is enough is the boundaries that I'm setting for this channel. I come on here, I come live and stuff like that. I present my face and stuff like that. My body, I show my outfits and stuff like that. I don't come on here to be an OnlyFans model. And I think, half of that has something to do with me. So I will take accountability where it needs to be at. When I started my channel, this channel was originally another name. It was not LaurenMaddoxSeries. It was Lux Looks Lounge. And the intent for that, this channel to be, it was supposed to be, more motivational. I was supposed to come on here and show my outfits. I had more of a softer approach when I came on this channel. Also, I've showed my wigs and stuff like that. I would do like wig reviews and stuff like that. And I also had a separate channel where I did like food reviews and stuff like that. So it would be like a separate channel that I would do. So when my channel took a pivot, I believe it took the pivot when I started doing skits. Now the skits that I was doing, it was skits that I thought, were funny and stuff like that. Because when I watched the skits that the people that I was doing it with, these were people that I've seen once upon a time in a light where it was, oh, these people are really funny, very entertaining. They know how to get the likes and stuff like that. This wasn't something that I saw myself at first doing, because I never thought I would be doing skits, especially the people that I was watching on my YouTube and stuff like that. I would watch them all the time, and I never really thought that I would be doing skits with them. So when I finally done the skits and stuff like that, and I got all the views and stuff like that, I was going to like maybe two point something million views and stuff like that. So I was getting the views, but the type of content that it was more adult funny. Like it was more of an adult funny type of content. Now, I never really thought I would see myself putting myself out there, even though my background, I did do stripping. I used to be in a strip club and stuff like that. But when I was in the strip club, I didn't spend months and months and months and months and months and years being 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a strip club. When I did stripping, I only did it probably for maybe a week, if that, maybe 2 weeks if I'm forgetting some things. But other than that, when I found out that it was not working for me, and I knew that everyone would tell me, oh, you got the body for this and that and everything, but that wasn't really morally correct for me. That wasn't any morally correct for me. I came from a church background. Not saying everybody in the church is just so kumbaya. I'm pretty sure everybody in the church had a past too, so that's why they go there. To try to at least either if they're masking what they're doing now, or they're trying to clean up what they're doing. So other than that, me knowing that, I know that I've had some type of moral that I didn't want to come on here and put myself in that way. But when you're in a financial bind and stuff like that, and you're trying to establish some things for yourself, I'm not trying to be codependent on anybody. So I knew that I had to do something if I wasn't getting hired, going to these jobs. I've been trying to, get regular jobs. And, everyone's just not hiring like that, especially a woman that looks like me. And you can say whatever you want. You can say, oh, this and that and this and that. Oh, my God, pity you. I'm not on here to be a victim. This is not a victim speech I got going on. I don't need anyone feeling sorry for me. God does enough for me. Okay. So me knowing that, that the workforce really wasn't for me, I knew that I had to be in some type of point an entrepreneur. So I said, you know what, let me establish a channel. Let me do something that I actually like to do, because this world is not for you to just, work your life away, even though people are doing it. And no shade to the people that do it. Without you people that work, the regular people that work and like to work, there wouldn't be any McDonald's, there wouldn't be a Walmart, there wouldn't be anything, because it wouldn't be anybody working there, because everybody been trying to be a boss. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't see what I'm saying, then that's up to you. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You might be too young for this channel. You shouldn't even be on here. Okay, bye. All right. But anyway, it's really crazy how my channel have been. But I feel like as any creator or content creator, they had a journey with their channel. Whether they started off doing one niche and then they changed over doing another niche. Maybe they planned it, maybe they didn't. Maybe it was, based off what the people wanted. Maybe it was based off what their family wanted. You know what I'm saying? So me not really doing it, I didn't want to really say I was trying to do it for other people. So I really want to do it for me. I want to do it. What do I like? What do I feel like getting up every day? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with this channel? And with this channel, I know how I talk in real life. I know how I am in real life. When I'm in real life situations, people come to me with advice. Not advice, with needs that they need advice with. And so I know that, a lot of people don't have the same thinking points as me, but they're wondering why their situation is one way. And I've helped a lot of people even with money. Like, these people had money, and these people could help my situation with their money, but they didn't have the wisdom that I had. They didn't have the knowledge that I had. So me knowing that, I said, you know what? These may not be the only people like that. These aren't the same. These aren't going to be the same people. These aren't going to be the same people. You see what I'm saying? These aren't going to be anything that's, that's going to be anything new. These aren't, this isn't anything new. It's going to be a lot of other people that's going to want to know. And, a lot of people don't really like that. That's why we have so many negative comments, and we have so many people that try to put other people down from telling the truth and stuff like that. And whatever truth it is, whether it's spiritual, whether it's something that you need to hear, whether it's a moral way of thinking, it can be some type of help to someone that probably didn't even know nothing about that, or someone that had a one way of thinking and now they have another way of thinking because of they had to be reintroduced. Just going back to what I was saying about, people learning stuff from their parents and stuff like that. You learn something from your parents one way and you think that might be the way for everything. And then you come in contact, you grow up, you finally grow up. And then you finally understand, like, wow, oh, this is how these people think. Well, I'm missing something. Like, this is not working out for me. What my parents taught me, this is not working out for my life and where I want to go. And this person is telling me, wow, this is this. And then, I actually implemented it in my life. Now it's working for me. And now my life has changed. This is what I wanted for this channel. And so now that I'm going back to that, it may be some pushback. It may be some pushback. I may not get the views that I'm going to get, whether I, come on here talking about, oh, shake that ad, shake that ad, get sell cat. If I was pushing that type of content, I know that I would be getting super chats left to right. I know that I would get, people wouldn't be under my comments calling me schizophrenic or what are you doing? And it'll be more stuff like, oh goodness, she probably don't, it'll probably be a little it'll probably still be negative, but it'll be in a different type of context where the comments will be different. It wouldn't be trying to discredit what I'm saying when they clearly know that I'm right. But just based off me saying it is different. And I'm not trying to put myself in a negative mindset or something like that. Like it'll never work out for me. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that I just need to go where I'm wanted, and I need to spend my energy more on what I know that I'm more experienced in and what I can do. Now, I'm not going to stop showing my outfits and stuff like that. No. But it's going to be a different approach to my channel. I won't spend as much time on something or a platform that's only here to just stand here. There is a lot of people on my channel that really just come here really just to look what I got on, and that's it. They're not getting no type of knowledge. They're still going to go around looking a hot mess. Still going to throw witchcraft at me left or right and stuff like that. They're still going to try to discredit me in the comments. And I'm not going to say I'm leaving YouTube. I'm just going to say that I'm putting more boundaries up, and I'm not going to spend as much time. Like I'll come on here an hour and I could really be on another platform, spending my time on there as much as time, or maybe, not spending as much as time, because at the end of the day, this is social media. Everything on social media that you see isn't real. Even down to the people. These could be bots that come in my stuff. These are people that are hired to do and say weird, crazy stuff in my chat when they already know that if I really was truly mental, why the stuff that I say is very much stuff that can help somebody. Why would anyone come in someone's chat and say that they're schizophrenic and mental and that they're a drug addict when the conversation is, oh, you need to leave the fake people around you alone? Why would anyone come into your comment section and say that? Yeah, because they understand that, oh, this is something that, maybe these are the people that are doing that. Maybe they don't want you to understand that you need to get away from fake people, because if you stay around fake people, they can either plot on you, they can either do something to you that you'll never, ever think to do to somebody. But these are people out here like that. Instead of saying, oh, this lady is right, push her stuff out into the algorithm. These people are pushing it down because they don't want you to hear no stuff like that. They don't want you to hear, oh, leave your family members if they not treating you right. They don't want to hear, oh, put down that habit that you've been doing that's messing up your lungs, and that you need to, fix your life. I'm not saying everyone is perfect. And no, I'm not 100% perfect. Yes, I have a past. Yes, I'm not from the suburbs. No, I'm not from the suburbs. Yes, I have a hood background. Yes, I may come on here ghetto. So what? At the end of the day, the messenger shouldn't be scrutinized and be put down because they're not scared to conform. They're not scared to not conform to something that they don't even morally even agree with. Why would I be agreeing with selling my ass if that's not what I really believe in? Now, no shade to the people that do. I know it's a lot of people that feel like they have to do that. And I used to be that one, but not selling my ass now. Hold on now. Let me clear that up. Pause. Okay. But stripping and stuff like that, when I was stripping, I felt like I had to do that because in the situation that I was in, I had family members that already knew that I had a lot of money, but they were not willing to help me. So in that, I knew that I had to help myself because I didn't have someone to just call and be like, oh, mom, can I get this? Can I get that? And I knew I didn't have that situation. So the stuff that was around me and the environment that I was in, that's what I felt like I had to do. And no one's going to put me to shame with that because I owned that with myself. I've already cried about that. I already talked to God about it. So no one's going to come in my life and feel like they can shame me about being a stripper because look around y'all. Y'all have pastors that been strippers. Y'all have doctors that have been strippers. Y'all have teachers that have been strippers. But at the end of the day, they're still teachers. They're still doctors. They're still lawyers. They're still preachers. And these are going to be still people that people go to because of the knowledge and the help that they need. So if I get put down and discredited for that, then it only shows who's not, with that and who's not morally correct. Because why wouldn't you want to be morally correct? And why wouldn't you want your life to be better? Why would you want to sit around somebody that sat up there and tried to put you in jail for something that you didn't want to do? Why would you want to sit in the same room with somebody that poisoned your drink? You know they poisoned your drink. Why would you sit there the next day and say, we all good, we all fam in a club? Why would I want to be with somebody like that? But it's going to be the same people that's going to sit up there and try to make you feel bad because you decide to move on and you don't want to deal with that no more. Enough is enough. And that's not to say that it may not happen to you again. Maybe you might fall into that trap again. But you shouldn't beat up yourself for that. I'm not going to beat myself up for that. Yeah, I used to be a crash out. I used to crash out. But that stuff was taught on me. But I had to be an adult to sit here and be like, look, I'm an adult now. All that stuff that I was taught to be a crash out, I was taught to be a crash out. My stepdad used to go in the store and jack somebody up. Just because that man or woman or whoever looked at their family wrong. I had to look at that and be like, well, that used to be cool, but now it's not. That's not how you can't always jack somebody up. You can't always yell at somebody because they said your forehead was big. I can't always cuss out somebody because, oh, my day didn't go good. And I'm not saying I'm 100% perfect. No, I'm not. I'm not going to come in here and lie to y'all. But these are going to be the same people that's going to try to throw the same stuff in your face and make you feel bad for it. I don't feel bad. I take everything about me as a lesson. Everybody in my life that hurt me, I take it as a lesson. No, I'm not a bitter person. But one thing you're not going to do to me is hurt me and tell me that I need to be all right with it. Or I'm going to be called schizophrenic for it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to care. Just know I can protect my peace now that you're gone and get over it. But you're going to have people that's so narcissistic that they're not going to get over it. They're going to make you feel bad for leaving them. They're going to make you feel bad because you didn't want to sit up there in their bull crap. They're going to call you bitter. They're going to try to smear campaign your name bad because you didn't want to sit there and be a crash out dummy with them and go to jail. Now you're the one that's bitter. Now you're the one that can't forgive. I can forgive. But one thing I can't do is still hang around people that treat me bad over and over and over and over and over. I will never do that. So if I look like I'm bitter and stuff like that when I talk about my situations and stuff like that, so be it. But once you can't tell me is, oh, this just in, a black 27-year-old LaurenMaddoxSeries, she gone from her family member. And guess what? This and that. Oh, and she just was sedated. Oh, yeah, she used to be a drunk. That's why she gone. You won't be able to say that. Amen. Enough is enough. I'm not going to be on here long. My energy, I take it with pride. I take my energy very serious. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. People take your energy and they can do whatever they want to it. That's why I don't respond to comments. That's why when I see comments that's negative, I don't respond. And sorry that the good has to suffer with the bad, but I don't even respond to the good comments as well, because some people can come in my live and some people can come into my platform and they can disguise themselves as good people. They can be like, yeah, you look good today. And whole time, this is the same person that I blocked for sitting up here and treating me bad. But instead of saying that this is them, they're going to hide behind a fake page and going to say, oh, you look good today. Oh, you eating the girls up today. Whole time, they don't want me even alive. They wish I wouldn't even make it to get on live. So yes, the good has to suffer with the bad, and I really, for the people that are supporting me for real, which I know is just a collective of y'all. Because I look at my life, I look at my stuff, I look at everything. And if something's just not adding up, I'm not going to sit up there and use all my energy when I could be using it for something else. And I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day. Regardless of whoever say anything bad about me, at the end of the day, I'm still alive. And if all that stuff was so true, why I'm not in a mental house? Why am I not in nobody's jailhouse? I just want to know. I really do. And if I'm not so anointed, and why God not protecting me and this and that, why is all this going on with me? Why my views went from 2.7 million live, all the comments and stuff like that, comments left to right, comments left to right. As soon as I start talking about some real stuff, it's look like it's 3 people on the live, but when I get off my live, it's way more people on there. Exactly. If y'all don't look around and research, I always tell y'all to have discernment. I'm going to always vouch for being having discernment. If you don't believe nothing I say, good. If you do, good too. Because I already know it's going to be a collective of people that's going to really be down for me for real. And maybe the rest of the world will join in soon when they find out that a lot of stuff that they was told was a lie, just like me. I had to grow up too and realize a lot of stuff was a lie. A lot of stuff. But y'all will too one day. And I'm going to say this. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. And I pray for you, Nicki Minaj. Because Nicki Minaj, I know what they doing to you. I look at the comments and stuff like that. They doing my girl Nicki Minaj real bad. And for the people that are spiritual and stuff like that and know what's going on, also pray for Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj also know that God loves her. And she being really courageous right now, what she doing with Jay-Z and all the other stuff. And soon the whole world will know what's going on with her situation. But right now, they trying to sit up there and say she got an episode, she might be schizophrenic. You notice they always say someone's schizophrenic when they telling the truth, because she sure wasn't schizophrenic back in 2008 and now. But when she was popping back then, 2008, 2000, she sure wasn't schizophrenic then. I ain't hear nothing about it. All I heard was Nikki this, Nikki that. Honey, you probably have something. You probably have a couple in the comments talking bad about her. But other than that, now that she doing all this, oh, now they want to say she's schizophrenic. No, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And I rebuke every single troll that sit up there and try to go against this agenda. Because one thing about it, all of y'all will fall. No one's scared of y'all. My girl is brave because she has God on her. And yeah, she probably wasn't in the right system. She's in the industry and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, God still watches over that girl right there. All the smear campaigns and stuff that's going on with her, and the smear campaigns that y'all doing with us chosen ones, all that stuff will fall. Everything that was meant to hurt us will build us in y'all face. In due time, you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for everybody that's been, rocking with me and stuff like that. Also, thank you for the haters, honey, because your days will come where you're going to have to watch us eat and you won't be able to do nothing. You see they cutting off y'all benefits. And I'm not talking about everybody that needed them. I'm talking about the people that was hired to do a job and had, was given benefits and stuff like that to terrorize the chosen ones. That's what we're talking about. But all God's people will eat, and we won't have to worry about it. So I pray for all the people that have, that was God's people, and they still, they had government assistance and stuff like that. God's going to always make sure that we eat and have somewhere to stay. So I rebuke any doubt that y'all have in y'all minds. Okay, you guys, I'm finna go. Thank y'all for listening, you guys. Make sure that y'all check out my store. Hold on, you guys. Let me put it up. Thank y'all for looking at, watching my store. The people that been purchasing and stuff like that. Thank y'all. I definitely am happy, you guys. I rebuke any money magic anyone's trying to throw, honey, because, honey, bills still get paid, honey. Still eat what I want to eat. So I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. And thank God for my business thriving as way it is, honey. I'm going to still show up. Thank you for everyone that's been liking my channel. Make sure that y'all are subscribed, honey. If you're not subscribed, I'm going to also be on this channel, but I'm going to be on other platforms as well. So make sure y'all go look at that. And yes, you guys, I'm gone. I'm going to have me a wonderful day, honey. Make sure that y'all have a blessed Tuesday, honey. And don't be drinking too much, honey. Y'all don't drink too much. Okay, if you is going to have a little drink, honey, keep it cute with the calories. Keep it cute. Don't you want to feel petite? You got to feel petite. Okay? But yes, you guys, I'm gone. Make sure that y'all like the live. And also, put them donuts down. Bye.